Welcome to the recordings of Disabled Fireside Chats with Sane.
Hey, city boys, it's me, Saint, your city sheriff. It's not like I got a list. And this is episode 8 of Disabled Fireside Chats with Saint. So we're 8 episodes in, and I still have this bonnet on. Yeah, we're gonna talk about self-image in this episode. This is low-key a sensitive topic for me, no shade. So if I just seem a little bit off, if I get a little comfy, if I tear up a little bit, guys, this is hashtag a safe space. In the comments down below, tell me how you guys feel about self-image. Do you guys struggle with it? Is this something that you had to overconquer or overcome? Is this something that you've always been like confident and secure with? Like, let me know how you feel. But I told you guys a little bit about me in like my past videos about like being bullied, being the weird fat black girl, being compared to Mark Henry. It's me laughing, but it's not funny. Getting called a hungry hippo. Even down to like a lot of the things that I held value in as it related to myself were a lot of external things, because personally I just never thought that I was good enough. I never thought that what I brought to the table was enough for people to care about me or to see value in me, because I didn't see value in myself. I only saw value in my art. I saw value in my academics, which is crazy because like you'd be like, how you see value in your academics? You got left back. I don't remember if I brought it up in my last video, but I got left back because I had a hard time reading. Never got tested for dyslexia or anything like that, but I had a very hard time reading. Like when I would read any words or anything that I didn't understand, I'll just put other words in place of it, just so I wouldn't have to struggle so much when I was reading. My mom found out about it. My teacher was no help. I'm an inner city kid. The teacher didn't give a F, she didn't care. So my mom made a decision to get me left back, to keep me back a grade. So from there, I feel like a lot of my insecurities got heightened because I was so to myself, especially because of the bullying starting and stuff like that. So after getting left back, I was in the special ed class. I don't know what you would call those classes, but I was in the special ed class for a year. After being in the special ed class, then I was put in the gifted classes. I was in the gifted classes until I graduated from elementary school, then went on to middle school. The middle school that I went to was an early college school. High school that I went to was an early college school, which means that you get college credits for taking college classes during your high school classes, things of that sort. So I graduated high school with 43 college credits, and my college took 35, I believe. So that's where I saw most of my value. Slowly, as I got into college, I started to feel better about how I physically looked. When it came to like, I would put like pictures here and there, but when it came to like physical looks, I was always like heavier. Like I remember being a little kid and I'm going into my doctor, my child doctor. I had to be single digits. So all of us are there, me, my siblings, my parents were at the doctor's, and they just did, your checkup, your physical and all that kind of stuff. And they bring you back to the room where they're going to talk about all of the information that they got from your blood work, from your height and weight, and your hearing test, your sight test, all that. And I remember the doctor telling me, he was like, oh my goodness, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, I'm getting scared. I'm getting really nervous because like he's making me scared because of the words that he's saying. And then he tells me that I have a disease. I'm like, now I'm like so nervous. I'm crying. Like, I'm so scared. And he tells me, oh, the disease is called fat chubby-itis. That's what he tells me. And he tells me that I'm just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's his form of a joke. It wasn't a joke to me. It was so humiliating. And everybody, my siblings, my parents, they were all laughing. And I was just crying. And that's something I feel like I would never forget. It was so degrading. And so I've been insecure about my body, especially if I compare my body to my siblings. My brother, he's slim. My sister, she's slim, but she's like shaped, but she's slim, like very petite girl. And I was always the heavier one, which would always hurt me. I brought this up in a previous video, previous Fireside Chats with Saint, when my dad introduced me to one of his friends, and she was telling me like, oh yeah, you look just like your father, you have broad shoulders like your father. What girl wants to hear that she has broad shoulders and how manly she looks compared to her? Like, you know what I mean? It was not it. And then on top of that, she brought up me bleaching, and I told you guys already that that's a big thing when it comes to the Caribbean culture, his Afro-Hispanic, Hispanic culture. From a person inside of that culture, it feels like you as a dark person is supposed to be erased. You know what I mean? So it hurt me so badly. It hurt so bad. So how does this relate to how I feel right now? So the small things that I found value in, I already told you guys, my art, my education, or my physical looks. I always thought I had such beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes. And I always felt like I had nice hair, you know what I mean? Not like in a way of like texturism, but in a way of my hair is so full. It's long. My hair is right here. Long. And it's always just been nice. I've always had, well, for a couple years it wasn't nice because I was like damaging it, but my hair is beautiful. And I slowly started to love my physical body, which is crazy because I've had girls tell me, oh my gosh, your body's so nice, I wish I had a body like that, blah, blah, blah. But I've hated my body for a very long time. And I would say I started loving my body once I turned around like 21, more like 22, honestly. I'm 23 right now. And, after my accident, it feels like there's nothing for me to love about myself anymore. I don't know if you guys can see right here, there's like a scar. When I was hit, I believe that's where my head hit. I hit my head. It was like bruised. Right here was bruised. It was black and blue. My eyelid was black and blue. And since then I've been having like crazy migraines, but it's more so dizziness. Like I just feel it's not even I feel dizzy, it's like everything around me is just spinning and moving. And it gets to the point where I just feel so nauseous, like I feel so sick. I told you guys about my art. I finished working on a piece. It was my first piece since the accident. And working on that piece itself was so hard. Because my nerves in my wrist is like bad. So I can only work for so long. And I've always said to myself, because it's always taking me a while to work on a piece, but that's because I'm living life in between. Like when I was doing my hell depiction, it took like a month and a half each piece. But during that time, I'm a full-time college student. I have 3 jobs. Like I'm working hard. My other pieces, while working on it, I have a part-time job. I have an internship, and you know, I'm trying to balance all of those. When it comes to just coming up with ideas to create, my brain is just so blank. Like I've never, I said in a past video when I was doing my art piece for Vince, in the video that I had compilated, I said I have thousands years of art in my head. I have ideas galore. And now it's like they just been erased from my mind. Like, if I told you guys how my artwork works, how my process goes, I get an idea and the image just keeps flashing in my mind. Sometimes multiple images, they flash, you know, nothing. Any of my friends that know me, I'm a yapper. I love to talk. I have nothing. I have nothing to give anymore. It feels like I'm just a shell. of myself with nothing to give. My hair, when my accident happened, I had knotless box braids. And it was crazy because, like, usually I don't keep in hairstyles for a long time. Like, even one of my coworkers, she told me that, like, 2 days before my accident, she was like, oh my gosh, like, I've never seen you with a hairstyle this long. And I had the braids in at that time for a month. My accident happened a few days after. And I had my braids in for another month. I would say like a month and a week, month and a few weeks. I don't really understand. I don't know. Not even. Probably, I'll just say another month. Let's say another month, right? And I'm taking my hair out. It took me around, I would say, around like 2 weeks. 2 weeks to take my hair out. Because of all my upper body strain and pain and stuff. And I took my hair out. And I had a bald spot right here. I have a bald spot right here. Like a clump of my hair is in my hands. And I would say partial, I would say it's from the medication. Other part is from stress. Like, just so stressed. I washed my hair. Another big clump of my hair is falling out. That's why I just have my hair in my head tied, because I just don't want to look at it. Like, I don't want to look at it. And then, like, when I was in college, I realized this. I have a problem with pulling my hair out. I'll pull my hair out when I'm really stressed, especially, like, when it's close to finals week. I was really stressed pulling my hair out. And that's one of the reasons why I kept getting my undercut cut, because I would have bald spots because I would pull my hair out. But the way that my hair is my hair is so full. Like, I would say, like, this much of my back is shaved off. But you will never be able to tell because my hair is so full. I have so much hair. After the accident, I'm so sorry, guys. After the accident, I'm distressed. Like, the best way I can explain is, like, it feels like there's just a ball of energy inside of me. And all of my nerves are trying to wrap around that ball of energy to the point where it's just jerking. Like, that's how my body feels. Like, it just feels like it's always getting jerked. Just like overstimulation. And I pulled my hair out. And it just makes me feel even worse about myself. And then I keep getting the idea, like, I just want to wear a mask. I was wondering, why the freak do I want to make a mask so bad? Last time I made a mask was in high school. It was during art class. I was like, why the hell do I want to make a mask so bad? And I just want to cover myself up. Like, I don't want to say I don't want to exist, because I don't want to die. Like, I don't want to die at all. Like, I want to live. I want to live a good quality of life. But when I tell you, I just feel so beaten up. Like, I feel so beaten up. And then the next thing is, like, when I tell you guys, like, I hate cases. Like, I always say everyone to sue people, because some people deserve to get sued. Like, especially wrongful termination, which has happened to me multiple times, but I never sued anybody. The only person I've sued is the person that has caused my accident. And I've seen people taking pictures of me. And, like, I understand that people lie and people scam people. But when I tell you, it hurts so bad when you are honestly going through something and people are trying to catch you in a lie. It's like, bro, can I just fucking heal? Like, can I heal in peace? You already destroyed my life. You disturbed so much that was going on with me in my pursuit of a good life for myself. You already disturbed that. I told you guys in the past video of how I want to get deeper in this later on, but how I had to fight to be treated like a human in the hospital, because them hearing just the fact that I was a cashier didn't merit them treating me like a human being until I told them that I am an intern for a defense attorney. Now, oh, I'm a human and I deserve to be treated correctly. And that's how I feel right now. It's like right at that point in my life, I'm studying for my LSAT. I don't want to be where I am physically anymore. I don't. I prayed so much that I can get out of my circumstances. I prayed so much to change the way that I thought, the way that I observed life, the way that I contributed to this world. I prayed so much for someone to come and abrupt my life. And after you abrupt my life, you destroyed my body. You destroyed my mind, my spirit, and my soul. The least that you can do is pay my medical bills, pay me for you destroying my body, and pay my lost wages. But instead, they would rather send people out to watch you, watch me limp, watch me struggle, so they can prove that I was never hurt. When I tell you guys, from that accident and when I was in the hospital, after getting into that ambulance, because I believe it was just off of adrenaline, after getting into that ambulance, I was not able to walk, move my body, or pee on my own for 3 days. For 3 days. Only those who have been through what I've been through will understand. Nobody wants to feel like that. I had catheters inside of me, draining my pee, because I could not physically pee on my own. Imagine how that will destroy somebody. Me as a person, I've relied on myself for a long freaking time. A long time. So imagine that somebody, when you're just living your life, somebody comes and disrupts all of that. Everything that you had planned. Everything that you've been working towards. Everything that you've been saving for. Everything. That's how I feel. It feels like I took the biggest loss. I lost myself. And that's what hurts me the most during all of this. And I keep trying to tell people how I'm feeling. I feel lost. And they're saying, oh, you're just hurt. It just takes time. You just hurt. It just takes time. What do you do in the meantime then? If you are not yourself, right? If you are not yourself, nothing feels like yourself. Nothing is helping you get back to yourself. What do you do then? You just sit like a sitting duck? You just sit like a sitting duck. It's been 2 months. It's been 2 months, city boys. Yesterday made it 2 months. And in 2 months, what relief have I gotten in 2 months? Absolutely nothing. In 2 months. Like physically, the amount of pain that I'm in every day. I wish I was faking. My whole right side today, from my neck down to my feet, is in so much pain. To the point where my shoulder just feels numb, like it's just laying there. I wish I was faking that. I wish that after I put on this big show that I can just sleep in peace. I can't even sleep. At first I would just wake up every couple hours and go back to sleep. Wake up again, go back to sleep. I wake up again, and go back to sleep. Now I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. Where's the fake in that? Where? Where's the fake in the fact that my friends, my best friends, want to come over and see me, but I feel so disgusted with myself that I wouldn't even want them to see me like this? Where's the fake in that? Where? Where's the fake in a walk that would take me 20 minutes to do is taking me an hour and 30 minutes to do? Where's the fake in that? I have to sit to take a shower. For me, that in itself is humiliating. I can't explain to you guys why, but it is so humiliating. And when I sit there and I'm showering, all I can do is just look at my body. And I just feel so disgusted with myself. I see the bruises on my legs. I feel disgusted with myself. I see the swelling and all the inflammation in my leg, and I feel disgusted with myself. Disgusted by something that I didn't even do. But I live with it every day. Every single day. Every day. Like, it's draining. It really takes something out of me. I used to love going on car rides. You can ask my parents as a little kid. I'd love going on car rides. My dad would say, if you want me to drop asleep, put me in a car. Drop asleep. Now I'm in a car. I'm fucking scared. I'm scared. I'm terrified that somebody's gonna hit me. I wish that was a lie. I get so tense to the point my eyes are twitching because I'm so scared that it's going to happen again. For anybody that has been victimized in any way, shape, or form, once it happens one time in your mind, it feels like it's going to happen a million times over again. Because before that event happened, your mind never could comprehend it ever happening to you. Once it happens to you, your mind can never uncomprehend that it happened. You're not untouched. That means you can always get touched. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to turn this into a cry fest, but people don't understand how much their actions have consequences. People don't understand how much their actions affect people. Guys, I'm 23. If I were to list you guys out all the things that have been messed up on my body because of this one person, you would be amazed. Amazed that I'm even just talking right now. I never want bad for anybody. I never do. I never do. But sometimes you just can't help but get angry when you're so hurt. Like, you can't help but get angry. But I just want to get justice for what has been done to me. I did not deserve what has happened to me, whether currently or in the past. I do not deserve the pain that has been inflicted on me currently or in the past. This event right now has triggered so much. My eyes twitching right now. Like, this is stressing me out, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Since the accident, I have not felt whole. I haven't. I have not felt whole. I feel like trash. I feel like I don't matter. I feel like I have no purpose. I feel worthless. I feel like how I've been treated. I want this whole thing to just wrap up, honestly. Because I'm really tired. I'm very, very tired. I pray and I hope, because I see my knee surgeon on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I really, really hope that I get a surgery date. I pray that I get a surgery date. I really do. Because in 2 months, I don't feel better. I don't. And I need something just so I can feel like something is getting better. Something. At least something. But I'm so sorry for making this an emotional fireside chat. I'm just feeling really emotional. I'm just feeling really down. Physically, I'm just not feeling like myself. I don't feel cute. I don't feel hot. I'm always Tito. And I ain't talking about Tito's. No, but this is, yeah. But I would tell you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe, but I don't know if I want this to be shared. But yeah, City Boys, like I said in my last one, please always check up on your loved ones. Take care of yourself. Always watch out who's around you. You don't know what's going on in somebody else's mind, but you know what's going on in yours. Please always watch out. You don't know who's out there. You don't know what other people are going through, what they've done, if they're under any narcotics. You don't know. So please keep your eye out, even when you feel like you don't need to keep your eye out in certain locations. City Boys, tell me down in the comments something that makes you happy. Tell me something I should try. You know, anything. If it's a show you think I should watch, or there's an activity you think I should try. Low impact. I can't do no. Well, girl, I can't really stay there for too long. Wait, when I'm a better, please let me know. I do plan on getting into swimming. I don't know how to swim. I know how to float. So I feel like once my knee heals, that would be a good thing to help with like working out, as well as with my muscles and my joints, because my joints are kind of effed right now. And plus it's low impact, so I feel like, you know, the water will be good. So let me know any recommendations. But I'll talk to you guys in the next fireside chats. I might be wearing the same thing in the next fireside chats. I want to build up my emotions before I go on with the rest of my day. Bye, City Boys.